Hi, my name is Carla. I'm a conscious coach and a high frequency guide, and I help people to awaken to the divinity within themselves so that they can live free and empowered lives. So in today's energy session, I've been picking up on a lot of mother line energy. So healing that permission to come into safety and in receiving mode. And a lot of the healing journey is about settling in to do the healing work and to do the masculine energy of healing. And so this is going to be about coming into that feminine energy of receiving and feeling safe to sit back and kind of release the control that we're really used to having. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're just going to start by settling the physical body here. This is going to be a 1-hour session. Setting the intention that everybody receives exactly what they're meant to for their highest and greatest good, their highest and greatest joy, and their highest and greatest timeline at this time. And that all the energy and healings that they receive to allow them to continue to integrate and appear in their reality as they are ready to witness the transformation. Thank you. And when you're ready, go ahead and take one more deep breath in, breathing in unconditional love, high vibrational energy, joy, pleasure, satisfaction, ease, and miraculous healing. Breathe all of that in. And release on the exhale. We're now going to begin. If ever there are moments on this call, know that I'm either receiving a channeled message or I'm doing a body scan. And right now we're already starting with making that connection between our lower chakras, the ones that support our energy, the ones that support our ability to be a vessel and to move through this world, and to have the energy to sustain the life that we're creating, connecting that into the throat where we get to express our energy. So giving, that mother line energy of giving ourselves the permission to express that energy. And go ahead and breathe that in. Throughout this session, I'm going to say some different things like breathe that in. Breathe in that knowing, breathe in that healing, breathe in that consciousness. Other times I'm going to say, I'm going to allow this message to unfold. Oftentimes, what starts as one message gets to unravel deeply and further down the line. And I'm getting that that's connected to the healing that we're doing in this session, and that we don't have to have all the answers now. We can do what feels in alignment right now, and then allow for the furthering and unraveling of what it means for us now in this moment. And I'm seeing it like a fruit roll up. Like, you have the entire strip, but you're only at the start and you get to watch it unravel and roll out. Thank you. Go ahead and breathe that in. Breathing in that surrender to trust. And And we're going to release all false programs that we have to suffer, releasing all suffering programs from childhood, inherited and learned from our genetic line, that we have to suffer in order to experience our greatness. Clearing all of that now. And go ahead and take a deep breath in and do whatever your body wants to do with that release. Give your body permission to heal with you. So now we're coming in and we're connecting this space and hear how deep my voice is. It's like I'm fully sinking into my heart space, into the seat in which I rest. I'm fully sinking into the comfort of my being and allowing myself to feel heavy, loose, and limp here. Giving myself permission to sink deeper into relaxation. Noticing that difference, what it feels like to allow your body to get just a little bit heavier onto whatever surface you're sitting or laying down on. Just feeling the weight of the interaction between the world that you've chosen to inhabit and your experience of that world. Thank you. And you may purge throughout this session in various ways, whether that's through releasing gas, through laughing, through crying, whether it's through an emotion that's coming up that perhaps you have not processed before. Hold space for that experience and know that everything is safe and unconditionally loved in this container. And that in this container, within this healing, I want you to imagine yourself like you're in a beautiful crystalline dome, a crystalline dome of healing. And in this dome, whatever past trauma, whatever past pain, I'm getting perceived trauma, perceived pain, perceived difficulty, perceived confusion. Whatever you allow to come up to the surface in this crystalline dome will be meted, will be met and greeted with unconditional love and the pure white divine light of your God source creator, of your angels, of your guides, of your higher self, of your star mothers, of the past galaxies, of the beautiful star beings. You get to connect with and imagine and perceive and receive your guidance, connection, community. And breathe in that permission here. Breathe in that receiving mode energy. And with this energy of being perceived, the perceived pain, perceived confusion, there's this element of trying to understand who we are through the muddy lens of being perceived in dozens and countless of other ways by all the people who interact with us. And the session feels a lot like coming into understanding of how we perceive ourselves, separate and distinct from the way that others have perceived us, both in the past and currently in what feels like the now. Allowing this healing to integrate and to release through your heart the things that no longer serve you, the things that are no longer your responsibility or your burden to carry. Releasing all of these things from your human conscious experience, the burdens and the responsibilities which you have carried, which you have perceived to have been responsible for, releasing all of these up now into this crystalline dome, sending this collective human experience of pain and suffering and confusion, this feeling of separation from source, from divinity, sending all of this collective human consciousness confusion experience up into this crystalline dome to be transmuted with grace and compassion into the energies of unconditional love, which it always has been. Breathing that. You get to feel lighter. Good. Feeling that release brings strength into your lower chakras. Feeling this more aliveness energy. Feeling the way that you can expand in your physical body. Feeling healthier. Yeah, feeling healthier. And I invite you, if you feel called here, to place one hand on your heart and one hand on your solar plexus, reinstating this connection between ourselves and our personal power, between ourself and our personal power. Breathing this in, and now holding space for your energy body to do this healing for you as you touch your body. Allow your body to create this bridge and this connection between your solar plexus, your personal power, and your heart, your love, your all that is energy. Feeling this energy of movement. Of what it feels like to want to move, to jump, to dance, to joy. To joy as an adjective. Joy as an adjective. Inviting you here, if it's not already happening, to visualize yourself doing the embodiment of joy. Yes, joy feels like smiling. Joy is happy. What else does joy mean to you? Does joy look like being free? Does joy look like being expansive? Does joy look like leadership, like connecting with people? Does joy look like intimately holding someone's hand and gazing into their eyes? Does joy look like safety? Knowing that imagination is creation. We get to create our realities through the experience of imagining ourselves receiving our imagination, our cells receiving this visualization that we see as real right before our very eyes, that we feel as real in our body when we see this visualization. As if it's already happening, because in this right now moment, we are creating it and making it real. And we're going to allow this message to unfold. And I can tell you that I'm picking up on that energy, that childlike energy. And there's so much stumbling of words in this session. That expression of knowing that we can imagine and play, and to give ourselves permission for that play to be real. For that play to be the most realest thing we can experience, because it is. Giving yourself permission to move if you feel called to. And becoming aware here of what all this new energy feels like in your body, in your experience. Without any expectations or perceived ways and judgments. Just noticing the way that your body feels now, right now. And for somebody, this is a message to allow yourself to receive this experience of witnessing what's going on in your body, of giving yourself permission to witness what's going on inside. What does my body want to share with me? What are these memories sharing with unconditional love by coming into my awareness and surfacing? Releasing any worry energy of what it means to be going through like a dark time, a rough time I'm getting. Releasing any judgments about what it means to be feeling your feelings, to allow yourself to be in your feels, to be down in the dumps, to allow yourself to exist and perceive. Releasing all of that judgment and shame energy now. Releasing it, releasing it, releasing all imprints of judgment and shame about what it means to cry. Releasing the imprints of being told that it's weak to cry. Releasing that and knowing that all that judgment and shame was fear. It was someone else's fear of giving themselves the permission to feel and receive themselves the way that you know you feel called to, and the way that you know is okay and is divine and is healing. Giving yourself the permission to heal, to receive yourself with unconditional love, grace, and compassion. Breathing that in, receiving that. Giving gratitude to yourself here. Breathing in through your heart space. Deep, unconditionally loving breaths of healing. Visualizing yourself outside. It can be out on a meadow, out by a riverbank. Visualize yourself standing on Mother Earth in her greenery. In the way that no matter where you walk on this earth, you are always welcomed and received with gratitude and grace and love. Visualizing yourself walking barefoot, feeling that every step you take in that beautiful green grass of this earth, that your footstep is welcome, your presence, your weight is welcome. All of you is safe. And there's no one that gives you that permission. And as you're walking through and on her greenery, I invite you to imagine yourself coming into a safe resting place, a resting spot. You can either lie down, you can stay standing, you can sit down. Whatever you visualize your body doing is the right thing for you. And as you feel the grass below you, maybe touching it with your hands, feeling each blade of grass move through your fingers, feeling the cool temperature, feeling the warmth of the sun. Feeling yourself resting here. And I want you to begin to imagine yourself connecting to Mother Gaia. That just like the roots of a tree growing deep beneath this earth, providing it all the nutrients and nourishment that it needs to grow and bloom and blossom and provide safety, and turning this earth into our planet. That you too can experience this groundedness and this connection to this divine mother energy, which asks for nothing in return. And through your connection, by receiving her nutrients and her love, that you are giving from the earth to the planet, just as the trees do. So from the soles of your feet, visualizing your toes, seeing your feet, whether they are planted on the ground or they're resting, facing up. Imagine yourself begin to grow roots from your feet that grow down, touch the grass, go down through the soil, through the nutrient-rich soil, feeling that connection to warmth, to like an umbilical cord, like getting all of the nutrients that you need as a baby, feeling that connection here. Feeling your roots growing, feeling yourself safe and loved, and just allowing yourself to explore. Allowing yourself to explore what this earth looks like. Giving yourself that permission to be curious, to have no agenda, and to simply to allow your imagination to run wild. Breathing in all of that unconditional love from Mother Gaia, breathing that into your heart. And if you feel called to here, you can either bring your roots back up into your feet, or if you feel called to continue exploring, you can do that as well. And I will invite you to draw them back in at the very end. So whatever experience you want to have, give yourself that permission here to do what you want to do. Perhaps you're becoming aware of some butterflies that are flying around you. Perhaps you're becoming aware of the sunlight and her warmth and her light. Perhaps you're becoming aware of the sounds of birds singing. Perhaps you're becoming aware of the vibrations on the earth from other people walking, other people existing and having their own experience right alongside you having yours. Seeing yourself as this interdependent being where you get to give and receive equally. Give and receive and experience love, grace, compassion, kindness, generosity. Fruitfulness. Allowing yourself to feel completely and unconditionally loved here. Bringing this energy down into your root chakra, down into your safety, where you get to feel safe to have an experience like this, where you get to feel safe to have boundaries, where you get to feel safe where you get to say, I am me and you are you, and I love me and I love you. And we get to be equals. We get to be balanced. And going with this animal imagery here, we get to take turns and change roles and say, today I'm going to be the tree, and I give you permission to be the bird that rests on my branches and enjoys my shade. And knowing that that doesn't mean allowing yourself to find the ways that that still allows you to receive. Giving yourself the permission here in every moment of every day to say to yourself, I give myself permission to find out and experience all the ways that I am constantly receiving loving energy. Breathing in that permission and the peace and the relaxation and the ease that openness to receive brings. Because what it does is it allows you to give. And seeing now this visual of the tree and the bird resting on the tree's branches, and seeing a mirror in between the trunk of the tree and the bird, and seeing that even though they appear so different and they appear as two separate entities, it's a mirror. The tree is the bird and the bird is the tree, and as you give, you also receive. breathing that in here, allowing that to settle and integrate into your cells, your molecules, your DNA, into your physical being, your physical body, your spiritual body, your emotional body, and your energetic body. Your star chakra, crown star, your earth star, crown, third eye, throat chakra, heart chakra, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra, really allowing this energetic upgrade of your entire being in your energy body, your physical body, your spiritual body, and your emotional body, your entire being, to integrate this knowing that as I give, I receive. Giving yourself the joy of experiencing that, of releasing the expectation for that bird to provide shade and for the tree to provide singing and flight. Allow yourself to view every exchange as being equal. Allowing ourselves to view every exchange as equal. Yeah. So this is the download from earlier, that as we release that judgment and that shame energy, this is the download that's filling that space up with newness. Right? So now we've released expectations, we've released perceived ways that we need to be in order to fulfill someone else's perceived notion of how we need to show up for them. We're now giving ourselves that permission to show up fully and give, because we know that what we are giving is always equal to what we are receiving. Feeling that light up your chakras, and feeling your chakras lighting up, light up your cells, and feeling your cells light up your entire grid. You are now the crystalline grid. Calling in, bringing in this diamond energy. Feeling that upgrade your solar plexus. Feeling that worth with this diamond energy, receiving the upgrade in your solar plexus of self-worth. Self-worth. Allowing this activation of self-worth to spread through your being here, to travel and journey through your being, to detect any spaces, any stagnancies in your body where there is a self-worth imprint or trauma or discarnate energy or stagnation or wound, allowing this diamond energy to flow through you and to find it and to heal it with unconditional love into complete self-worth. Taking deep breaths here, calling in this life force breath to facilitate this diamond energy transmission. washing away all imprints, discarded energy, foreign energy, all psychic attacks, all imprints, all low vibrational energy, all discarded energy, all imprints of other people, all imprints of other people, releasing all of these things now. Converting them back into unconditional love and the knowing and the feeling of self-worth, of having self-worth, of being self-worth. Allowing yourself to become the energy that you want to receive. Allowing yourself to become love, to become empowered, to become whatever it is that you want to become. What do you want to become here? What do you want to become? And allow this diamond energy to find the source of that blockage and for it to transmute it for you into that thing that you want. Allow that process to happen now. Feeling that personal power and that freedom in your transformation. So this orange energy filling you up now with this orange energy of your sacral chakra. Of allowing now these energies of pleasure, of satisfaction. I'm really getting satisfaction. Yeah. Very good. Breathing this energy now, this healing down into your legs. Allowing yourself to move and walk on this planet with this new energy and healing of the earth. Breathing in that power, breathing in that empowerment, that permission, that freedom. Breathing in that freedom and the joy of being free to have your experience that you came here to experience. The things, the energies, the moments, the experiences that you have longed for, feeling gratitude that you have undergone this alchemy and to make that, this shift, your reality. That you get to come out of this session as the version of you that walks the earth empowered and in love with your own energy, your own humanness, your own every single thing that you are. Thank you. Bringing your awareness now back into your feet. If you have roots that are still traversing and exploring, I invite you to call them back into your feet. And as you call them in, allow it to happen slowly and to feel your roots glide over every pebble and stone, feeling the nourishment as you call your roots back to you, feeling you calling that energy and that power back into you. And if your roots are already back in your feet, feel the presence of the earth beneath you. Feel her presence and her power and her nourishment as she's holding you. Continue to feel and receive. Continue to receive. I allow myself to continue to receive always across all time and space. I am worthy of receiving the love, grace, and compassion that I am worthy of. Breathing all of that into your body. Breathe that into your throat chakra here. Breathe that into your throat chakra. Visualize this energy traveling up from the soles of your feet, up your calves, up your knees, up your thighs, up your pelvis, your stomach, your torso, your back, your spinal column, your chest, your heart, your lungs, your shoulders, your arms, your fingertips, all of that right up into your beautiful throat. I give myself permission to explore and express my most loving and confident self. Breathing that up into your third eye. Feeling that connection with your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus. Feeling these three chakras working together to bring you the vitality and the energy to nurture your heart space and to bring your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, and your loving heart chakra, that I love you energy, up into your throat with this freedom now, this permission to have love and vitality. Bring that energy and connect it with your third eye. Feeling the connection between your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra. Feeling that connect now into your crown chakra. Imbuing you now in this beautiful purple light, this purple energy of the crown chakra. Activating your angel wings here, giving your angel wings the freedom, the safety, and the permission to make their presence known to you. Your beautiful angel wings, which are part of you. Breathing in that activation that their presence has brought you. That your awareness has brought you. Integrating this into every cell, molecule, atom, fiber of your being, into your DNA, into your perceptions of the world, allowing yourself to perceive love where you previously may not have. Allowing yourself to be this energy of love with every person that you meet, allowing yourself to share this gift of healing in the conversations, in the eye contact, allowing every moment to be an experience of greater love and healing. Every moment to be as divine as you allow it to be. Breathing that in. Integrating it here into every cell, molecule, atom, fiber of your being across all time and space, 7 generations back, 7 generations forward, across all timelines, dimensions, alternate realities, and parallel lives, allowing yourself now to be imbued in this unconditional love, which you are, allowing that to integrate and send out a call, your call, to take up and make your presence known as the you that you are. Slowly coming into a close here. Clearing out. I just hit my laptop a little bit. We're doing a aura cleanse here. Allowing the energy that you radiate now to integrate and connect with your aura, so that you get to be received for who you are. Not those old versions, not those old timelines, but as the you that you are actively and intentionally interacting with in every moment of your day. Allowing yourself to do any movements, yawns, stretches, sighs, whatever your body feels called to do for you with this big energetic upgrade that you've received. Allow it to do that here. And with one final beautiful, big, deep inhale, breathe in unconditional love. And release. Integrating that into every cell, molecule, atom, fiber of your being. Knowing that this session is now done and complete for your highest and greatest good, your highest and greatest joy, your highest and greatest timeline. And that these healings, teachings, and consciousness and energies will continue to expand and upgrade, energetically upgrade your being in the way and in the moment that is right for you. So coming back full circle once again, breathe that in. And coming in back full circle here to that message in the very beginning, that you have the whole fruit roll up and you don't have to experience and know what the whole unraveling looks like. You get to hold the knowing and the gratitude that there is a path before you that you get to unravel, and that you have all the information, guidance, knowings, and energetic downloads and upgrades that you will need for this path, and that you are where you are. And I'm seeing it, I want to clarify here. I see you at the very start of the fruit roll up, at the start of that path, because no matter how much life you've already lived and how much path you've always walked, there is only the eternal right now moment. And so wherever you are on the start of that journey. And that is the gift and the gratitude that we get to hold. Because there is always this beautiful, miraculous now moment. Breathing that in and closing down this session. You can put your hands over your heart in prayer position. Bow down to your own divinity and say, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. If you enjoyed this session, I invite you to book a private session with me. You can visit me at www.violetflamehealing.net. I have a 4 times a week monthly membership where we do energy healings just like this in a private container, as well as private coaching programs. So I invite you to join me if you feel the call. Thank you so much for joining me in this healing today. I give gratitude and grace to you for this healing and for meeting me in this beautiful place today. Thank you, and I love you.